Hey everybody, thank you so much for tuning in today. As you know, it is Wonder Woman Wig Wednesday. And so every single Wednesday, we're right here answering your questions or teaching you how to make a better wig. Wigs are just like taking off and taking a life of their own. So anybody out there that's trying to make a wig and you don't know what wig cap to start with, I'm going to help you today. So come on, let's take a look at some wig caps. First, before we do the wig caps though, I want to show you a couple of wig heads that you might want to get started with. So this is actually a silicone wig head, and this is a styrofoam wig head along with this head right here. What is the difference between these heads? It's small, medium, and large. These two styrofoam wigs head you can actually get in like a craft store. So if you go to any of your local craft store, these are the heads you want to start with. Why are these important? Because if you have a small head, this is the one you want to go with. You got a big head, kind of medium big head, you can kind of work with this. Okay, so why is this important? This is usually what I make all of my wigs with because it actually grips the caps a lot better. So this one is like a size, probably like a 21 inch. So this is a great wig. You usually have to order these on like Amazon. Now let's talk about wig caps. So when we're dealing with wig caps, everybody uses wig caps differently for different reasons. I'm going to start you, let's say I'm going to start you with this one. This is my all-time favorite. This is what I use the majority of 80% of all the wigs that I make in-house. This is what I make it with. This wig right here, this wig cap here, this is a good wig as well. What you do is you put the hair on the wig, and you can ventilate the hair a lot better, meaning that this, once all the tracks are on, you can actually remove the plastic, okay? And so it's a little lighter. This one is if you are a ventilator and you know how to actually pull hair through the actual caps, okay? So that's what this one is good for. Now this is my all-time favorite. This is my second favorite. These are your local beauty supply store dome caps. These are absolutely my favorite again. I'm going to tell you why, because this already has a band in it, and these usually they will fit the head for usually medium and small. That's why I love these. These are great for small heads. Now this is another dome cap, but it doesn't have the strap. So I would say stay away from these because these are usually for really big head, but they don't have enough elasticity as well as you'll have a lot of leftover bulk. So these are my least favorite. These two are not my absolute favorite at all. So my two favorite for making wigs are the dome cap and the neck cap. These are absolutely the best caps to make wigs out of. Let me show you another wig cap. This one is called a partial front lace. As you see here, right here, that has the silicone base on it. Why is that important? That is important because if you have alopecia in the front, this will actually help you keep your tape down and you don't get the tape and the glue all in your neck. Also, as you see, I've already sewed on my strap for extra security. So I'm gonna show you what that wig looks like in a moment. But in the meanwhile, this wig is called a full lace wig. These are your Royce wigs. These are the top of the line because every single hair has been placed in individually, one strand at a time. So I love these wigs. But as for this wig right here, another reason why I like this, because if you come up close, if you look at the hairline, you can't really tell where the hair begins and ends. And again, if you like the tape, you can use the tape right here, put it down, and then remove the tape later. I'm gonna show you, so I want you guys to come follow me. I'm gonna show you exactly what this wig looks like when it's on. One reason why this wig is a plus is because, again, it has the strap and it has the silicone base. So come on, I'm gonna show you what this wig looks like. I'm just simply gonna take this wig off and okay, trying to get the camera situated. So are there any questions out there? If anybody have any questions for me on Facebook or YouTube, anybody have any questions for me?
They just said hold the ventilator cap up again, please.
Okay, so for the ventilating cap, what I'll do is I'll have you to go back to YouTube and subscribe to the YouTube page and you can see all of that stuff all over again. I'm gonna show you what this wig looks like. So I'm just going to kind of take this off, put her down, and I'm going to show you again. Here's the strap, and I'm just going to take the strap, Put it in the back. Slide this down. I'm gonna actually, as you see the part here, I'm gonna move the part over to the side. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna grab my vent brush. And I've already cut a bob into this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull it back so it look more natural. I'm gonna pull a little bit of my hair out because I have a hairline. So if you do have hairline, I said be real careful using the baby hair. Simply because when you do a lot of the baby hair, you have a tendency of breaking your hair off, okay? So that's what this wig looks like. It looks pretty natural. I mean, it's really cool. It's real easy. Again, if the wind blows and the wig and the hair flows back a little bit, you still have that natural hairline. So that's why that's really, really, really convenient. Again, you just kind of pull the hair down. That's one of the wig caps, what it looks like while it's on. I'm going to show you another wig cap. I'm going to show you what the dome wig cap looks like. So I've already made a dome wig cap, and that's this one right here. This is your dome, and this is my second favorite. I love this wig cap because it is great for small, medium heads. So as you look here, I've already sewed the clips in. I got the clips in it, I got the combs, and I've sewn it completely. So let me show you what this wig looks like. Really easy. So these wigs really don't need a strap because they come with the strap already. And so this was what this wig looks like. And it's so comfortable, really easy to put on. It stays really, really secure. You got a clip here, you have a clip here, you have a clip in the back and a clip in the front. So it's really, really secure. Let me tell you another thing why I like it. The dome cap is because this actually helps protect your edges. So if you're really edges conscious, this along with your stocking cap is great. Somebody wanted to see the ventilating wig again. That's what this looks like. Okay. So these you usually can order from a specialty store. Again, they're not my favorite because they're harder to work with. This type of cap is my favorite. These are just my favorite. They're easy because they fit the majority of the hair as long as you know how to use the straps. Once you do your measurements, you really, really can get an amazing wig. I'm going to show you what one of those wigs look like once you cut it. Give me a second.
3 minutes.
Okay. So if you take a net wig, I also put a closure here. So there's my closure. There's the net. There's my combs. I usually use 5 combs. I put 2 in the back, 2 on the side, and 1 in the middle. That's optional. Sometimes you'll need it and sometimes you won't. Let me tell you another secret. You do not specifically need this part here once you put a closure in. So what I usually do is after I put the closure in, I usually be really careful because you don't want to puncture a hole in the closure. Just follow a line along the line and you cut this piece off because it's not needed. Anything that's not needed on the wig, I am really adamant of getting it out of there. So one reason why you want to do that is because now it's going to look more natural. So now all you have is a natural look versus the black. So this is what it looks like on the inside. So now let me show you this, and this will be the last thing that I show you. This wig right here, let me bring it around. This is my all-time favorite wig, made with this cap, made with a strap. These are really easy to get. You get these in your local fabric store. A lot of the things, remember, this is construction, so you're pulling together a project. So a lot of things you can really get from your local craft store, your fabric stores, and things like this. Well, with this wig, all I did is I did pluck the front, some of the pluck. I also bleached the knots. This is what a closure wig looks like with that net. I've already sewn in my strap. I got my closure, my clips and my combs in. I usually put my straps right on the end where the temples are, right where the ear part, where the ear portions are. So let me show you what this wig looks like. How you put it on is, again, you take the strap, you put it on. I got my ponytail, put it beneath the ponytail, first comb, second comb, fling it back. The thing is too, ladies, I want to share with you, be real careful when you're dealing with, I'm gonna just pull a little bit of my hair out, even though I did pluck the edges. I want everyone to still be careful and conscious of your edges, because again, if you're not careful with your edges, you can rub them off with a wig. Now, if you are alopecia and you don't have edges, then that little silicone piece, those are the type of wigs you want to look for. If you can't find one, call us at 248-546-4247 or visit our website and we can kind of help you find a wig. So the net that I showed you was my all-time favorite. This is with a strap, the combs, and a closure. And all I'm going to do is pull a little piece right here to blend in. And that's it. So once you have the right cap, the right strap, combs, pull it all together, I promise you, you'll be satisfied every single time. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Remember, go to our YouTube, La Host Hair on YouTube, subscribe. If you have any questions, give me a call. You can even email me at hate@lahosthair.com. I hope you've enjoyed this and I'll see you next Wednesday.